Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to some very high level 1v1 games. The reason I'm casting these games are because these are the last games that I'm aware of where Mad Rage actually played some games and actually some high level games. So he's playing here against Excal, and Rage's name and Excal's name always draw big views, so no doubt people want to watch these. So yeah, there's a few games they played. I don't believe this is a challenge or anything like that. It might be. Not 100%. We do have an observer there. Maybe it was a challenge or not, but it was played about 10 or 11 days ago, something like that. So quite fresh. Down in the south, we've got Excal with the purple China nuke. We've already made a video in the past about Excal's supply placement and about it not being a perfect supply. And he was nuked that time when I made that video, and already straight away there, it doesn't look like a perfect supply placement. Is that going to come back to screw him a little bit later on? Maybe. So we got Rage with the, I think he's GLA demo, isn't he? Yeah, and we know his demo because we can click on his worker and see that little demolition thing. Got some nice little demo traps here from Rage. The thing I love about Rage is, and I think I love about a lot of players, is when they are creative, but Rage is especially creative. Like, how many times do you see demo open with two demo traps like that in the early game? And there, for example. How often do you see that? It's not very often at all. And I always say demo traps are some of the best buildings in the game. Yeah, this mine's... What is Excal doing, man? I literally made a video and used him as an example. And I'm sure he watched it because he's said the word ultra perfect to me before. And this is far from ultra perfect. So maybe sometimes he just becomes lazy. Demo trap there from Rage hits one Battle Master. Very, very nice. But yeah, I love it when players are creative rather than just doing the same build order over and over again, which a lot of us are guilty of. But Rage, especially, even against the top players, like we're seeing him against Excal here, will be creative and do different builds and stuff like that. Like, we're opening with the two demo traps there. I really, really love it. Could have done with one extra there because one Battle Master is making its way through. The War Factory there did go down. Excal's already on a second War Factory, though. Rage even dropping a demo trap down back here. Made a demo bike. He doesn't have the demo upgrade, but he's also used the demo trap there anyway. Battle Master here on this left-hand side is going to get in as well. He's not done any kind of a box, and these Battle Masters are making their way through to the supply lines. So, whilst the TNT happened on the War Factory, that was the only real damage done to Excal, but meanwhile, Rage is losing all of his workers. Yeah, these demo bikes are working, demo traps are working as well, but he is losing pretty much every single worker here. Rage does have this building occupied down here, but Excal is not interested anyway. He's just continuing the Battle Master spam. And like I said, if you've watched my recent challenge against Google, you see Nuke win a hell of a lot. Like, when I played Google, Nuke won both times, whether it doesn't matter if I played it or whether Google played it. Yeah, you're seeing it win a hell of a lot on this map. Another demo trap there. Very, very nice indeed. And whilst it's cost efficient, it's just Excal's continual Battle Master spam. Like, how are you going to replace them over and over again? You can't, because the worker does take a bit of time to get over there and to start building it. And by that time, your worker's probably going to die. And there it gets cancelled. So he's lost $200. He's trying to build another one back here. He has got his oil and refinery, which makes things a little bit easier. But Rage was focused on making quads, actually. I don't really get the quad thing. Excal's beaconed a demo trap here. Still sending in his Battle Masters. Yeah, I just don't know if I get the quad thing. I know, okay, you might be expecting a Helix. You haven't seen a Helix, and he's been making them since the very beginning of the game. So yeah, and the quads are expensive, $750 each. Would it not be better to make Scorpions, maybe? Or more tunnels or an extra Stinger, something like that? Yeah, I just don't know if you get any values for money worth with the quads. Very, very nice turret tech there on that Battle Master. And Excal's even pushing forward now with his dozer and actually started collecting from here. Yeah, I definitely prefer in this matchup the nuke over the demo. I've seen it so many times now, and demo just seems so weak compared. These demo traps, though, look at the difference in XP. What the hell is going on there with the XP? Rage is finally dropping down a Stinger site now. Rage really is trying to hold on and is actually harassing over here. I'm really glad I'm watching this replay, man. I didn't expect it to be this good. Like, Rage is killing this supply now. He's TNT'd it and then finished it off with a quad. He's got a Vet 3 quad now. And he can actually try and get a super tech here as well. I don't know if Excal's going to be quick enough to scrap the Night Out or not. At least the Dozer might give it. Oh, baby. He's not scrapped the Night. What the hell? Rage really needs that scrap. A super tech can change everything here. We've got a worker over here. Oh, he really needs that scrap. How is he managing to hold here? I think it's the oil and refinery is making things cheaper and he's getting the money from the oil. That's literally the difference. Look at that RPG go flying. Is Excal hunted? No, he's not hunted. Rage is dropping down a tunnel over here. What a game this is. What a game. I mean, yeah, if Excal's missed that, then that's going to cause him all kinds of problems. He needs to crush that right now, but I think he's just purely focused everywhere else. But Rage, yeah, with these mass quads, is somehow making it work. Ooh, Excal's... Is he trying to get the crush there, but not quite? It's going to get up. Oh, Excal's in a world of pain now. The real mine's there right in front of it, but his quads are right here. Worker's trying to disable these. I mean, it's going to delay Excal a little bit more than anything. Trucks there have gone down. Has he got the super tech now? I think he has, you know. Rage is actually trying to get this oil down the bottom right as well. This is a really fantastic play from Rage. Really, really impressed. Battlemasters here once again will get in the supply lines. Only got 3 workers there though. Won't cause that much damage, but either way, it's Rage's economy is slowed down a hell of a lot. Okay, that tunnel has been cleared. There's no trucks there. This Dozer is the last one, I think. Super Tech there is going to clear things out. Excal's now sending another Battlemaster in. Yeah, but I'm really impressed with Rage's level here because he's not the most active at the moment. He's not playing in that many challenges or even that many games at all. So to see him playing at this kind of level, holding on against the expert level nuke is really, really impressive and actually trying to do some counterattacks a lot of the time as well. Another tunnel going up here. He's got another demo trap here. Everything is getting stopped. Rage is actually expanding over here now as well. That Battlemaster will fall. Super Tech still running around picking off these Battlemasters. Excal has got his oil now down in the bottom right. Battlemaster will get picked off. Super Set with some RPGs going to pick off another truck over here. So yeah, Excal's not looking that strong at the moment. The fact he's got his oiler when his first Overlord is out is real good, but he's going to get this supply picked off. That little quad having a little bit of a dance there. Oh, very, very close. I don't know if he should have committed to killing that or not. He should have at least shot it one more time with the super tech. But I think maybe he's going to be able to finish it off anyway. Maybe as soon as these tanks move out of the way, maybe the super tech can just come in. Because yeah, picking off that supply is a really big win. Not only do you delete the mines because the mines will disappear, but also stop that truck from collecting there. Oh, CC gets stopped. And this Dozer's getting focused down now. He is going in for the kill on the Dozer. RPG's dropped off from the Super Tech, and the Super Tech is actually killing an Overlord tank here. And yeah, Excal is now Dozer hunted and losing his building. Super Tech gets disabled by the ECM. Excal now coming in with his tank army. And the Palace is going up on about 30%. But the War Factory here is going to go down. Is Excal now going to lose this ECM? Because those quads, if they go over there, kill that ECM, that Super Tech is then back in the game. Rage at the moment is just defending back here. He's coming in with Demo Bikes, but he does not have the upgrade. Demo Bike gets disabled. I think Rage needs to start picking off the buildings. Because no building can be replaced now. And these terrorists here, they force fire to ground. They can cause big damage. And that Overlord tank almost going down. Propaganda here is going to get picked off. And yeah, the nuke is now without a Dozer and without a prop. Only one war factory. These squads will get killed. But the problem is the palace is almost on 100%. Rage is now building a CC quite late because he's been level 3 ever since the very beginning. Rage's XP is absolutely insane compared to Excal's. And how that's possible, I think it's mainly because the battle masters have been decided to kill workers, so the workers not adding up to the XP. Whereas if they did, I think it would be a little bit closer. So Rage now pushing on this left-hand side. You see a Vet 3 quad just tearing through a Battle Master there. And continuing now the push with the demo bikes, RPGs. This Battle Master here will probably go down. But there's 2 Overlords now. Oh, actually 3 Overlords in the main base of Rage now. He needs to get a Jarman out ASAP. But Excal also needs to worry about defending his base. And he's actually got an RPG to deal with here. His oil's been killed. And now that war factory is slowly dying. This supply... still in play. Excal continuing the push. Charm Stealer here is going down. Haven't seen the Jarman just yet. Needs to be out pretty sharpish because these Overlords are really wrecking absolutely everything. Ooh, Demorable Ambush. Absolutely insane. Annihilates the Overlord army and an ECM there as well. Leaves this one very, very low. And Rage is now expanding here. Excal had a lot of cash then. He had about 6k, but he's just spent some. These 2 buildings here are very, very low. Actually, both on fire. And Excal continuing the push with 1 Overlord now. But yeah, here's Jarman Kell. So surely that is going to get stopped. And... yeah, that's bad news for Excal. What is Excal even going to do about this? Like, he's not got a prop anymore. So that is it. GG. Well played there from Mad Rage. Certainly well played. Absolutely insane with the XP difference early in the beginning. And the creative build order. Loved it. Really, really high level play there from Rage. Like, some people will say, oh, Excal must have just had an off day or bad play or whatever. But I think there, both players played really good. But Rage's level was, yeah, really exceptional. So, yeah, GG. On to the next. Okay, so jumping into the next game. We've got Excal up in the north with the Gilet Demolition. In the purple, down in the south, we've got Mad Rage with the Cyan China Nuke. So, the fact that they're in reverse and looks like Queen Muff is observing, maybe these games were a quick challenge. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We're just going to treat it as regular games. I don't know. So, yeah, we've got Excal... with I consider to be the weaker army now. Rage actually going for a forward barracks. Will he be going for a couple of red guard in order to stop these initial aggressive tunnels here? Maybe. Rage actually going for a double barracks opener here. Okay. And into a helix. See what I mean about Rage being creative and crazy, man? See what I mean? So what is he doing? Is he going to make a bunkerlix to kick things off? Sending an RPG down here. So yeah, this is going to be a bunkerlix, and he's also going for the oils and maybe going for this little artillery platform as well. Trying to mix it up. Yeah, see what I mean about Excal always doing his buildings on a diagonal angle. He's never blocking any path there where the workers can collect from. It is on a bit of a diagonal angle. That's an RPG actually gone down there, so Rage is inside that building. It's also inside this building as well. And Rage actually gone for a 1 supply oil helix build. How many of would you have expected that? Not to go for the 2 supplies? How many pro or expert players would be doing that? Probably not that many. So Excal, I think, has seen that there is an oil capture going on. RPG is actually inside of here, and that helix is going to shut everything down there. Very, very well played there from Rage, and that's a quick little one-off victory in the first little engagement. The first technical on what damage you can get done does mean a hell of a lot, and that one there has not achieved anything. There is a supply built here now as well. Is that going to be a TNT? It is. Does kill the supply. Excal behind this, dropping down a stinger. And that Helix does kill the technical. Rage has got enough to rebuild that supply there, and he is doing exactly that. So yeah, nice little opener there from Rage, although he did take one TNT to the face. In the reverse, Excal also took one TNT to the face, but that was on a War Factory. This time it was only on the supply. Now supply, I think, builds... Does it build faster than a War Factory, I think? And also is cheaper at something costing 1,500 compared to 2,000 for a War Factory. And you get that free truck from it as well. Rage actually used that to his advantage, actually sending one truck over here to probably expand. So yeah, very, very nice opener there from Rage. Really, really impressed. And he's got these middle buildings as well. He's got an artillery platform and this little repair bay. Technical once again from Excal. He's going for the dozer hunt. But because Rage has the repair bay, that dozer is repairing on the move. Very, very nice indeed. And one quad there does get picked off. Bit of veterancy there on the Helix. Rage now getting this middle building as well, and I don't really know if Excal can do much about that. Excal behind this has got his own oil and refinery. He's killing that building that Rage is inside. This Helix and the Battlemaster here putting pressure on the front door here of Excal. And now the Battlemasters can just get free reign all the way through to the worker position. There are two Helixes out now. This one is pretty low though. Need to be careful with that one. I think it will still escape. They need to be careful though. Another technical now in the main base of Rage. Just going to run into some mines this time though. And that does go down. I'm not sure what exactly was inside that. Yeah, terrorist? One terrorist? Yeah, I think one terrorist. But Battlemaster here is certainly not going to lose any battles to one quad. That is for sure. Another barracks being built here. I imagine that's to get, well, to build any more tunnels and also to get the Jarman out. Yeah, but once again, it's just that opener completely unexpected by Excal, I think. I mean, how many people will be going fast oil on this map into a Helix as the nuke on a one supply? How many people would be doing that? I don't think that many. Flame Wall here is probably going to kill one truck, though. Helixes do move in on top of the quads, and all of the quads at the moment are going down, and no Helixes went down there. That is a massive, massive loss there for Excal, because how many units does he have inside of his tunnel? He's got one RPG inside of his tunnel. So those Helixes could literally move in now and kill everything, probably. But only that one Stinger, and there's one quad out. Battlemaster here, and Excal has been defeated. Wow. What a play there from Rage. Is Rage back to his old level? And, yeah, if both of these players play each other at their absolute peak, then who is the better player? That's a good question that maybe you can answer in the comments. No, Rage has got a lot of followers and or fans rather, and Excal's got a lot of fans. Look at the units destroyed there, 32-3. Rage is just absolutely on fire. So on to the next game. Okay, so moving on to the next game, we have Rage on Lagoon 0v4 by Relax down in the south with the China infantry in the cyan color. Up in the north, we've got Excal with the purple, and he is with the China vanilla. Yeah, what you're seeing a lot of the pros do at the moment is just as the China just go to supplies and to war factories. So I'm surprised straight away to see Rage go for a quick barracks. But then again, like I say, his level of creativity, I think, is a level above other players. So, and Excal's going for something funky as well. He wants to get a sneaky war factory over here on the right side. Most interesting thing here will be Rage's view, is he needs to spot that dozer. But the thing is, a minigun has a lot less vision than, for example, an RPG. You see that RPG and like the vision, or the tank hunter rather, and the amount of vision it's got is crazy. But the minigunner has a lot less. And here, look at this. Oh, Excal's tried to fool him by dropping a... has he tried to drop a barracks there? I think it's a waypoint scout more than a fake. But Rage is now straight away on top of this position. That's why he's done the quick barracks. And unfortunately for Excal, he is... Rage has managed to find the war factory and is probably going to even stop this flamer. The mines are going to deploy. And that flamer now is absolutely screwed. And this whole build order here has been completely shut down. magnificent play once again from Rage. So I suppose if he had done the 2 supplies, 2 war factories, then maybe this build order here would have been a lot more successful for Excal, but because he did that barracks first, he's anticipating a fast war factory somewhere and has found it. So now this war factory's taking some damage. This dozer is going to get picked off. There's a flamer here. Rage has an outpost out now. But what's going to happen with this bunker, though, I wonder? Is that bunker going to finish? I think it might, you know. It's important if it finishes because the mines will deploy and slow the flamer down. So, yeah, Rage's delay tactics have worked. Oh, there's a flamer here as well from Excal. Excal's done a 1 supply build order. So flamer's still pushing in. Flamer here. So Rage just needs to hold and to stabilize, but he's going to have to sell this war factory, I think, because the flamer is here. But Rage is trying to use the trucks to block. One of the trucks does go down, but there's another flamer here now. Is Rage on top of that one as well? Doesn't seem to be paying attention to it at the moment. That flamer goes down. I think Rage should have sold that war factory, but yeah, it's gone down as well. But Rage is held, and there is only 1 more unit out for Excal, and that's a flamer inside of his base. So Rage has done a very, very nice hold indeed. Finding that war factory on the right is absolutely priceless. It's shut down the whole build order and hold strat there from Excal. Very, very nicely played indeed. Flamer there is going to get shut down. Okay, so we've got an outpost here for Excal. He's got a sneaky scaffold to keep himself in the game in case he gets hunted, which he is about to. Excal's losing his base. There's only 1 outpost here, so I think that's already a decided game, because what can that 1 outpost do? It can't, even against the flamer and an RPG, it wouldn't be able to do anything, never mind everything else. So another magnificent hold there from Rage. Very, very quick game indeed. And that is a 3-0. What is happening? Rage just proving too strong to be taken down today. So yeah, 3-0 lead. So jumping into the reverse, then this is where Rage might struggle a little bit, because the infantry of Excal is nothing to joke about. He probably will do the 2 supplies, 2 war factories, but is he going to expect something like what he himself did in the previous game, where he went for the sneaky war factory or not? But what Excal's doing is, ooh, what is he doing? Is he going for a helix? Is that a helix? Sometimes when players' backs are against the wall, you're 3-0 down, and a possible set, I don't know if it's a best of 11 or what. I'm guessing it might have been a best of 11. But, yeah, when the backs are against the wall, they will pull out a super strong... It's not really an all-in, but it's a super strong strat that could be unexpected. It's a high risk, high reward. Because if the helix goes down, you probably lost the game. And if the helix gets in, you probably win the game. So is Rage going to be expecting that? I think Rage has seen quite a lot of my casts and commentaries recently, where Excal is traditionally doing the 2 supplies, 2 war factories. So I think that's probably what he's expecting here. So Rage himself is doing a helix, which is a little bit strange. He will be sad to see that there are some tank hunters out, because that means there is a barracks. But yeah, what I think he's hoping to do is actually pop open the outposts that he's expecting with the helix, and then with the flamer, then go in and kill the remainder of the stuff. But there's also going to be a helix out from Excal, so I think this is going to go better for Excal because he's on 2 supplies. And this helix is super, super strong compared to the China Vanilla helix. There is 1 flamer coming in, but none of these 2 units can kill this helix here. This helix here can kill everything that's coming here. Maybe if there's 1 GAT to support a helix, that could work. There's a tank hunter here from Rage. He's just going to plant a TNT on the truck here. Very, very nice. Helix versus helix, but you don't want to chase that one. Oh, he's chasing it. What are we seeing? Oh, so he knew there was no inf bunker. He must have clicked on the helix and seen that there was no inf bunker. He's just chased it down, but if that bunker had spawned... What the hell? If that bunker had spawned, even if the inf helix was on like half HP and the bunker spawns, the China helix is probably still dead, because there's that many more strong tank hunters inside. Like, how is Rage... how is that even possible? Like, He just followed the Helix. Like, was Excal's build slow? It did look a bit off. If you ask me, it did look a little bit off. Is Excal mentally broken? I don't know. Why was the bunker so late there from Excal? It does take a few seconds to get. But yeah, very, very weird indeed. 4-0 for Rage. Didn't think I'd be saying that. 4-0. Okay, so jumping into the next game. Can Rage continue his unbeaten streak? We've got USA Vanilla here for the sign color that is Mad Rage down in the south. Up in the north, we have Excal with the USA Air Force in the purple. So I think, yeah, by this point, Excal wants to get himself on the board, and I think he's got the right army to do so here. But like I've alluded to in other videos and commentaries in the past, I believe there is such a thing called momentum in Zero Hour. Like you see games of Counter-Strike that I also watch, and you see some teams, they will go 15-0 up, and you only need, no wait, what do they go up? 15-0. Yeah, is it 15-0 and you need to get to 16 to 100% win because they play 30 games, so you could get 15-15. So yeah, you need to win 16 games to win. They get to 15-0 and then they switch sides from CT to T or whatever, and then all of a sudden they lose every single game and it ends up going 15-15. Like, don't just try and tell me that that's because one side is stronger than the other. There is definitely a mental momentum thing going on, because when one player's losing or one team's losing and the other team's winning, the try-hardness of the loser will probably go up, and of the winner, they'll probably go down a little bit because I mean, they're ahead, they'll get a little bit overconfident, maybe. Unless you hold that mental composure and just keep being ruthless, which looks like that's what Rage is doing here. So yeah, maybe we'll see some kind of epic comeback here from Excal, but this drop's already looking pretty good. Excal looking a little bit scared inside of his base, but I think he can just pull all of them Chinooks, fly over, and I think these Vs can just attack, and I don't think there's anything Rage can do about it. Rage, meanwhile, has dropped a fire base over here on the right, and he's getting the oils. He's got a few missile defenders around, but that whole first attack there for Rage has been completely shut down. And, I mean, Rage must have killed something, because he's got 100 XP. Did he kill the power? Yeah, he's killed the power. But Rage now getting both oils. He's laser locking what he can, but these Vs are probably going to be able to move in, at least stop that one, I think. Going to be close. Yeah, they will stop it. This fire base could have been a little bit closer, I suppose. Rage done another drop over here, and is laser locking some Chinooks down. One Chinook there does go down. Very, very nicely played there from Rage. But these Vs now moving into the base. He's got the tow upgrade. We should never see Excal getting the tow upgrade. But now these Chinooks are all screwed, and Rage is only on one oil. Laser locking the base, and although Excal's winning, definitely, I mean, Rage still has caused a bit of damage, and he has secured both oils, it looks like. Excal has taken a bit of damage, but these Chinooks here of Rage have gone down, and I mean, collecting on no Chinooks is a bit of a no-no, to be honest, in USA Mirrors. And the Chinooks here are going to block all the point defense lasers. This is why Air Force is considered the strongest. Point defense lasers, the cheap Chinooks, absolutely insane. Rage is still making missile defenders back at home. No extra Chinook for him just yet. He has got this extra oil. Is he just waiting to get an extra 200 from the oil so he can build another Chinook? I think he is. Those here will get found. And I think that is the other dozer. There are some missile defenders inside of here, so that will go down. I think Excal can garrison this. That fire base will eventually go down as well. Fire base doing some okay damage, kills one V. Ooh, nearly a second V actually, if it had retargeted. And some Vs here have been laser locked, so yeah, there have been losses on Excal's side, to be fair. He's lost quite a lot of Vs. But Rage is hunted. Rage does have both oils though. But yeah, the problem is the Vs, when they get tucked behind here, it's alright having all the missile defenders in the world, but you can't laser lock round corners, unfortunately. So as soon as you go here, that V will probably just run you over. I mean, you can clear it up eventually. You can go here, but I mean, all that time you're not going to be collecting. Rage just hidden his missile defenders here in the trees and laser locked and killed that. Fire base here will go down. Very nice there from Excal. He's still on a dozer. Still in War Factory Barracks. And yeah, Excal, I think, leading because of the Dozer Hunt situation and because Excal's got the stronger army. Oil here has been picked off. Okay, drop from Rage coming into the main base. Is that a load of missile defenders? Could well be. And this dozer here is going to go down. There is another dozer already, though. There are loads of missile defenders here from Rage making their way across the map. And I think, all things considered, probably a lot of people in this matchup probably would have already quit by now. The fact that Rage has lasted this long and already... I mean, Excal doesn't look 100% sure that he's going to win this, I don't think. He is taking damage. He's going to have to deal with this. He's going to have to deal with this. I think Rage is performing super, super strong. Yeah, Excal puts his Chinooks back. He has a load of Rangers here, so that's going to force away these missile defenders. Drone there goes down. This Raptor now could just fly over here, use the point defense laser, and then come in with the Vs. And I think the missile defenders here are all going to go down. It won't block all the missiles. Probably 1 or 2 Vs will go down. But once you got that wrap up, that's surely GG, because you can't do any more drops now, so Rage is in a bad way. He is doing another drop. As I say, he can't do any more. He's giving in with another one. But the missile defenders there all get run over. So yeah, you've got the dozer, but Excal's already really got everything that he needs. He's got all the Vs. He's got the wraps, but Rage is making him work for his money, that is for sure. Excal could actually split fire here and actually kill both Chinooks. Rage going for the laser lock on the Raptor, but Rage has been defeated. GG. Well played. So jumping into the reverse then, Excal's going to have to work super hard to get this win, I'm afraid. Yeah, we've got USA Air Force here for Rage with the Cyan. And then down in the south, we've got Excal with the USA Vanilla in the purple. So yeah, we just saw Excal had to work a little bit. Yeah, sure, he won comfortably in the end, but he did take quite a few losses, and Rage was performing very, very well for most of the game. So I think if Excal's going to win here, he's going to need to work extra hard. He's going for very fast barracks into a supply. So Rage has got a fast barracks as well by one of his supplies, and then he's gone for a second as well. He is going for a drop himself. Excal's making a few ranges to go for the oils. Excal's going for a big eco boom, actually. So how is Rage going to respond to that? Is he going to drop down an airfield? Certainly a possibility. Or is it just going to be a war factory? Drop coming in on the Chinooks here of Excal. Excal with a nice pull there. Pulls his Chinooks very, very quick. No capture upgrade just yet, and no extra build in here from Rage, actually. He's actually floating 3k. Now drops down a war factory. Rage has left 2 missile defenders here, and he's going to drop his other one over here on this dozer. Laser locks the dozer, but I think the dozer's there going to get the crush. Does get the crush, but these 2 rangers here are going to get both of the oils, and Excal now dropping down a war factory over here, and still got, obviously, that other dozer. Are we going to see a combat Chinook here from Rage? I think he just bought one, you know? I think he did. Is that he had 1,400 and he's got 1,200. He's only got 200 now, which indicates he spent 200. So he spent 1,200, which I think that is a combat Chinook. I think. Yeah, the dangerous thing for Rage here is that Excal's economy is greater at the moment because he's got the 2 supplies. Okay, he's being harassed though, but he's got them 2 oils do make all the difference. And a combat Chinook has been produced by Rage. It was correct with the amount of money that he spent. And Excal's now going to have to make probably an Avenger or a load of missile defenders to try and laser lock this. But is Rage just going to lame it and go straight for both dozers? It could be. There's no Avenger just on the way just yet. So this dozer here is going to go down. Chinooks there are spared for now, but these 2 are going to be harassed. Excal has to pull them again. Yeah, the Avenger's going to chase it away. Rage just making Vs behind this. He's picked off one dozer. Did the other one go down as well? I think it did, you know. I think it has already gone down. Oil there is going to be focused down. He almost goes down, but Rage has a lot of Vs back at home here. So even if that pushes in now, you would imagine this will be able to clear it up with relative ease. Rage now dropping down to 5 ace. Nuke moving in on this left-hand side again. There is another Avenger out. This Avenger here is going to get picked off, though. And Excal moving in with his missile defenders. That V there is going to go down, but he does evac it. Only one missile defender inside of there anyway. Nuke does not get in. This V does get in. Rage probably wants to pull his Chinooks over there before he engages. And he loses one V. Excal's V there has gone down. Rage's positioning here for the point defense lasers. Not really that much on point. This Combat Chinook now hovering over the water in the top left, trying to get into a safe position. See what I mean about the momentum? Has it shifted? Because all of a sudden, now Excal is looking actually pretty strong with the weaker army here. Combat Chinook out again. Plenty of V's here in the middle. Does Rage want to get another 5 ace, or does he just want to focus on purely getting more units? Rage actually moving in on the main base again, but there's an Avenger here again. Losing a little bit of HP there. Rage's dozer here is going to get picked off, you would imagine. Just get picked off. There's an Avenger out here. Rage loses 1V. Excal loses 1V. Combat Chinook still flying around. I wonder if Rage can pick off that Avenger and then come in with his Combat Chinook on those Vs. Would that change things? Rage actually pulls his Chinooks over there, but there's an Avenger still there. Loses HP on that. Still flying around with his Combat Chinook. And now these Vs back here are going to have to engage the 5 ace. I suppose that's one good thing about doing the 5 ace so deep into your base, is that it covers some of the back of it as well. Excal with a quick laser lock there. With these point defense lasers of the Chinooks, looking pretty grim there for Excal. I think he's going to get cleared up. And Excal, yeah, on no dozer, he's under a bit of a time limit. He still has the 2 oils though and his 2 supplies, so he's still in a good economic position. And the Combat Chinook here, you would imagine, is going to go down. Instant laser lock there, but the Vs do move in and kill everything. And now the Combat Chinook does go down because it does fly straight into an Avenger. Rage is still collecting on 4 Chinooks, 2 supplies. He's still got a dozer, he's still got the 5 base on the left, and he's got a decent-ish amount of units out. This Avenger here is at risk of going down. Rage does evac his stuff, and he's just going to kill this oil. Yeah, he's been wanting to kill that for a while. I'd imagine that Avenger's going to get picked off, but Rage seems not interested at the moment. He's going after that V, but they're going to regroup now, the V and the Avenger. Rage going to move in with all 3 Vs and the ambulance. Excal unloads. 1 V there does go down, but Excal's army is getting pretty weak, and everything has now gone down, including the Avenger there. Rage now on level 3, 1500 XP for level 3. Excal now with another wave, 2 Vs in the main base. Rage has a decent amount of V's, got some veterancy. He's still got his point defense lasers, so it's Excal that's the one under pressure. Needs to get the damage done now. But another whole attack there has been stopped. And Rage now could make Pathfinders, or he can get a CC and get like his A10 or... yeah, what else do you get as Air Force at level 3? Spectre. Spectre would be useful for killing that building. Killing either of those buildings, or both. Rage with another Combat Chinook. Big drop coming in from Excal on this left-hand side. A big drop comes in. It lands right on the 5 base though, and these Vs are extremely low, and both actually go down, but he does kill the dozer though. Laser lock comes in on the point on the Chinooks rather, but there is Pathfinders now inside of the Combat Chinook, and Excal's army there completely gets cleared up. What is Excal's answer to this? He's nowhere near level 3, indicating Rage has killed a lot more. Rage has killed 1 oil. Rage not mined out on there, but Excal has. It just shows you how much harassment's happened on that top left supply for Rage. Now the War Factory here for Excal is going to go down. That means his last 2 Vs are these ones. And one more that has been produced, but Excal throws in the towel. GG. That is it. So yeah, very, very well played. Was Excal having a rough day there, or was Rage just playing absolutely superb and outplayed him? I don't think Excal was playing bad. I think Rage was actually playing super, super good. That is the end of the set, so it must have been a best of 9. I don't know if that was sponsored or just for fun or whatever. But yeah, 5-1 is the total score. So are you glad to see Rage back? And is he finally at his old level, or has he still got even more to climb? He certainly looks back to his old level to me. So GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.